Okay, we're back. Playing some more LA Noire. What did we do in the last one? Oh yeah, we busted the hobo. Let's see how this bitch gets murdered. Oh, she drunk. Oh, he's waiting for you. What are all these women doing, man?
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your head, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
All these women just be dropping
Another
like
body.
flies.
And Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
What exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, though? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
The plot thickens. Do I get my next promotion yet? Jesus. Hello.
How can I
I'm
help
Cole
you,
Phelps.
boys?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. You'll feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Okay.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip. Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Let's go, Galloway.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Perp is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that one?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
Okay.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak to the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. You got it?
I get it, Rusty. I just don't like it.
She did.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in.
Relax.
I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Hold on. We will talk to you in 1 second.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Over. What the hell? What?
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her. Someone was trying to get her to come home.
I like how they explain it so I don't have to read the whole thing.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's gonna be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Okay, so there goes that trail. Okay. 1 second.
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Good insight.
Optimistic, Cole.
Dude, stop just picking up trash, man.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
Lipstick. Of course.
Classic Carmine. Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him. You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
Wow, look at that stoic look.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
Okay, I need quickly, before I talk to the other guy, I need to mount her. Okay.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
I see. Face. Okay, so now I can talk to you.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shunting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
Thanks, dude. Okay, hold on. I need to use the phone. Hoo-yah. How can I help, Detective?
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks for your help. You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Let's go to the liquor store.
Read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
They want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? I guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
I actually don't remember how this game ends. Which probably means it wasn't that memorable if I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember how this game ends.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
We'll take a look around. Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Cool story, bro.
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Don't say.
She wasn't always such a loner.
She had friends.
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
Oh, shit.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Okay, we got some questions.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
Seems genuine.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
See, when it does this, I get kind of confused. Like, you have something that mentions it, so do you accuse them? But then...
You sure you don't know McCaffrey? The book was in your room.
I would have thought it was pretty obvious the book was among Evelyn's things. You think you have some way to link me to McCaffrey?
Yeah, I mean, like, it was her book, not really...
Sorry. My mistake.
He seems pretty genuine.
She talked about
Shit.
McCaffrey.
Supposedly he fought in the International Brigade in Spain and in the miners' strikes back in Virginia.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
Whatever.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
He seems genuine.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Let's go to the bowling alley.
Isn't he the cop who won a medal and is solving all the cases?
That's me, Cole Phelps.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
We're conducting an investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Sounds like I should. Oh, maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tiernan. He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. Stuck in my mind because she was much older, too old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am.
Let's go get him.
Oops. Wait. Just saw the dude.
I love these weights.
Tiernan! LAPD!
LAPD, motherfucker. Of course you have a car waiting for you, and of course I have to chase you, and of course I have to hit a pole.
There!
Oh, shit. Nice wheels.
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn, Cole.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires! Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means. What? Phelps, you gotta get me closer!
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble. Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road!
Oh, shit. Whoa, whoa, it's getting all swirly. Oh, sorry, dude.
Hit him, Cole! Spin him out! Whoa, looks like we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
That's all right, as long as he doesn't kill us, I'm okay with it. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Fuck.
Don't go. That is the end of that. It's about fucking time.
So what next?
You dumbass. Keep this car, man. This car is
You're behind the wheel.
Sweet. Wait,
Fine. Where are we headed?
1 second. 1 second. No, okay.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
See him? I saw his picture in the paper. He worked that case with that lady cut up
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Do you want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
You lying son of a
You're lying,
bitch.
McCaffrey. You looked down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
Interesting. Well, why did you have your book?
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it. I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night. They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Can't talk to that guy. No. This car.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine.
Wait,
Where are we headed?
Car 11K, Car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central, Code 2.
11 King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
That's what I was waiting for.
You can drive.
Get out of that piece of shit and get into the hot shit. Good work, boys. I'm looking directly into the sun, boys.
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Don't say.
think his name is
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick. But she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Good analogy.
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Need the phone. How can I help, Detective?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thank you.
Between Ord and Alpine. Okay. Exit is this way.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What's it got to do with?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
I'm gonna guess it's upstairs. This way. That is 6 over here. Knock, knock, bitch.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Kick it.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
Very true.
Not sure this means much.
Okay. Oh, the bloody shirt. Wow, that's suspicious, but also looks kind of planted. Come on. I had it.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
Solve that big case.
Come on, pigeon boy. Don't you run. Don't you run, you son of a bitch. Don't.
Grosvenor McCaffrey!
He's gonna run.
Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit
Not
down
move
and
that
we'll
son
talk.
of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
McCaffrey. Do you know who you're running from? You're running from Cole fucking Phelps, bitch. Hoo-yah! Get back here, you bastard. You bastard.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
McCaffrey. Come on, Phelps. Put on the jets. Let's go.
Lock him up! Throw away the key!
Oh, I gotcha.
Give it up! LAPD!
I gotcha. Oh, yeah, of course, and then he turns on the jets. God damn it. Dude. I turned on the jets.
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
Police brutality.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey. Unless Tiernan set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you? Whoever did it. At least it wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them. Don't fail me, young Phelps.
Okay. Let's go. I think it's McCaffrey, but.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Wait, do I have anything in my... One second. Just want to see what I have first. Pawn ring. Missing corpse.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at it once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
That's true.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. And he had nothing but vitriol for her.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
In either hotel with Tiernan.
You're lying, Tiernan. You'd been fighting with her. You fought, and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left! That was it! Don't talk about how it was between me and Evelyn. You don't know anything.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
See, when it does that, it pisses me off. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me just use my... Okay.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear. You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
I'm just gonna use my things. Okay, so definitely lying. Store Robin testifies victim bought whiskey for a boy after an argument. Okay, so it's probably the torn letter, right?
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
I mean, that doesn't really... Oh, the letter, right.
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
That is very true. I'm just gonna...
If it was planted there, then some evil mastermind must be at work here. You got a name, McCaffrey?
Tiernan. Who else?
I was under the impression you thought Tiernan incapable of tying his own shoelaces.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
Tiernan testifies threats of violence against women by...
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore! She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have...
You beat her because she stole from you, because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in the prison graveyard.
This guy, man. So dramatic. Busted. And not my finest case, but I think the first time I played, I charged the other guy, and the captain was pissed.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. The gunny is dead, first platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Then we rally with the first, then try for the Nambus.
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and enfilade. Mate, we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant! Get back off this fucking bridge! They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes.
I'm in charge here, Sergeant.
Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant.
What's your unit, Sergeant?
We don't have time for this, Lieutenant.
What's your unit, Sergeant?
I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river.
My orders are to reconnoiter the...
I think that point is now moot. You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left. Move out!
Yeah, because I think the last time I picked the other guy and I accused him because when McCaffrey was said like, why would I be so stupid to leave the evidence? I was like, oh, good point, McCaffrey. So I think I charged the other guy.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
Okay. I'm a scholar.
No one else but the killer knew about this message.
Okay.
To suffer woes which hope thinks infinite, to forgive wrongs darker than death or night.
Okay.
Another snippet from the Shelley poem. If the note is from the Dahlia maniac, he definitely also killed Teresa Terrellson.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the Muller
Hang
case.
on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty. We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers will be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder.
Ah, fuck it. I knew this run was too good to be true.
I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to mean?
It's supposed to... Forget what it's supposed to... What does he want it
Where are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what? Story with 2 meanings. A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain, thanks, Ray.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
You don't see that every day.
Let's go, Galloway, you useless sack of shit. Where's my car? What the fuck? Did they impound my car? God damn it.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Balls, man. They took my speeder car. Come on.
All those cases, Rusty. What have I been telling you all along?
We gotta get this guy.
I know. Enough women have died.
Yeah, and it's our asses on the line too, Phelps. You heard what the captain said. The department is not going to take responsibility for all those bad convictions.
Success is a double-edged sword.
Let's just get this sick pervert and have it done with.
That's the fountain, isn't it? Run, Phelps, run.
Rather you than me, Phelps.
Aha! Of course.
You know the local hobos use that as a latrine.
There is a cave, all overgrown with trailing, odorous plants which curtain out the day. Where next? Elizabeth Short, Betty Short, Black Dahlia.
Elizabeth Short's social security card.
Jesus Christ.
That's not all. There's another stanza from Shelley.
Can you work it out? You got a city map? See if you can work out where he's taking us. I don't like this freak leading us around by the nose.
Use the map to study the landmarks and set the destination. Got it. 1 second. I want to just read the thing first. Wait. What was this one? Oh, right, okay. So the first exit, wandering up behind the musical trail forward within the Falcon Public Square. Okay, so we're here, and this one's saying there's a cave all overgrown with a trail towards the plant, which curls out the way, which leaves some flowers and leaves in the mist, awakening sound from the current moving from the mountain, frozen tears like snow or silver along the shores that hang downwards, rain forth the light. Okay. Oops. Close that. Which this one. Fuck, I don't remember. There's a cave overgrown with trails which shines out the day. Okay. From its curved roof, it's frozen tears. Downwards. How do you fucking get?
She wants a 5-star.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
How many caves are full of flowers in L.A.? Maybe it's a painting that looks like that.
Cave of flower. It's a painting that looks like that. Oh, wait, maybe it was, where's the... Nope. Nope. The station. Alright. Let's see him.
You know the way. You can drive.
Him. It's really him, the fuck who killed the Dahlia. Can you believe this? He's leading us.
It's his game, Rusty. He may want someone to catch him, but he's extremely dangerous. I doubt if he will give up easily.
Suits me down to the fucking ground. We clip this fuck and we get citations. What a day to be a cop. That pencil-pushing Parker won't be able to shove me aside after this.
11:25. I hope this is right.
When is America gonna...
This guy's got a screw loose.
Sort of. Don't know. Oops. Curtains out the dailies, one piece of rains and wrote fountain. Oops, this sort of awakening sound from its curved roofs. Hold on.
Wow, that sure looks like it.
Okay.
Someone ought to take him home. He's loaded.
Dome, yeah, the dome roof, so that's good. Oh, maybe it was in the back. Was it in the back?
From its curved roof, the mountain's frozen tears hang down, raining forth doubtful light.
Doubtful is right.
A chandelier. The glass dome at the halls of justice. It's worth a shot, Rusty.
Okay, Professor, one shot's all we got.
Okay, sure. He just basically told me, no, you're in the wrong place, man. Damn it. Okay. It's weird. I sort of remember. Maybe I come back to this place later. I remember doing this maze. Oh my god, fucking hell. Let me out. What's up, dude? Are you lost too? Oh my god. Fuck. I hate mazes, man. Just trying to head towards... I thought that was the dome, man. Okay, I'm out. Okay, hold on. Let's mark the thing then. Justice. Library. Square. Where's this place? Station. What? Or maybe it's already my thing. Fucking hell. Listen, when you haven't played this game in 4 years, over 4 years, you're not gonna remember the details.
Can you drive to this one?
What? How would you get that from the thing, man?
Can I help you, sir?
Detectives, LAPD. This is very important, sir. How do we get to the top of the chandelier?
You what?
Have a little faith, pal. We're in a real hurry.
Head up to the top floor. There's an access panel and a ladder in the maintenance room.
What? Where'd he go?
Let's go.
I'm going out there, Rusty.
My hat! Fuck off. Dude. Ah! That's so stupid, man. This way. This way, this way. What does it say? Push L2 what? Just go, bitch.
Deirdre Muller's missing watch. From the temples high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculptures and poesy. Where have I seen that?
Jesus Christ, Cole, get off that goddamn thing.
Find a rope, Rusty!
There isn't time. See if you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it.
Swing, damn it. Come on, come on!
Look out below. Yeah, sorry about that.
That was too close. Yeah, well, the higher you climb, the further you fall.
Let's get out of here.
Another Dahlia clue?
No. A yellow gold wristwatch.
The Mulder dame.
Yes. And a scrap of the poem.
Another location.
If I can work it out.
Okay, wait, hold on. Temples from man's ear and eye. Temples moved over sculpture. Let's see. From sealed springs. Or sight. Okay, I'm gonna guess some kind of place that has a sculpture on the roof. Nope, already there. Nope. 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 Fuck, man. You're just so annoying. There's nothing down here, right? What? I seriously don't remember this one. Oh, fuck. From the temples high of man's his ear and eye. Tell us life from a root over sculpture and policy. Mooring of an the unsealed springs. Somewhere near springs and sculpture. Masterpiece about to bent an altar. Oh shit. I'm only going based on like wings, flight. No fucking idea. That's the only thing that sort of makes sense.
You can drive.
He keeps mementos from all his victims.
This guy needs to be taken out of circulation.
He takes pleasure at stringing us along, demonstrating how much smarter he is.
You can enjoy it while it lasts. We got you now, genius. We're coming for you.
But this probably doesn't have a sculpture on the top. It's not the church, because... I don't think it's here. Yeah, I don't think it's here.
Rest of that movie producer?
Fuck. Where is... So annoying. Yeah, it's not that. No, it's not that. So you're just there. Wait, what? Could be this one?
It's about time some of those movie people got paid.
Just because the... Yeah, the signs... Fuck, I have no idea, but sure.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Yeah, I just that doesn't make sense. I just don't think it's there. These kind of missions, like, it's... You see what they're doing or whatever like that, and it's fine. It's just more annoying because the poem... It's not like a riddle. It's a specific poem, and you haven't been to these places before, so you don't know if they actually, like, coincide with one another.
I'm pulling rank here, Cole. I'm not hauling myself up there. Go get him, Tiger.
Okay, so this seems right.
You'd slow me down anyway, old-timer.
parkour. God, don't do this stupid balancing act bullshit again. Come on. No, come on, fucking. Oh my god, just go up the fucking ladder. Are you serious? Jeez, what the fuck? Oh my god, another stupid balancing. Fuck. Dude, what the fuck, man? It's so finicky.
Sometimes a step backwards is a step in the right direction.
Okay, Phelps. No, don't climb up this.
Our Lady of Guadalupe, ripped from Antonia's necklace. Round which death laughed, sepulchred emblems of dead destruction, ruin within ruin. So this is a treasure hunt.
Over was moral, but not human. See, they lie. Skeletons, their statues, homes, shapes, hollow and gray, spells jammed in her blood deep.
What is it this time?
The religious medal from the Maldonado case.
The Dahlia, Moeller, Maldonado. When this gets out...
We still have to find the guy, Rusty.
Another poem. Well, you must have some idea, right? Come on, Phelps. We're on a roll here. Don't let me down.
God, so annoying, man. Is this the cemetery? Round which death laughs, spectral emblems of dead destruction, ruins within ruins, the Rex beside me, gas, populations, whose populations with the earth grew over, was moral but not human, see they lie, monstrous works. Skeletons, their statues, homes, shapes. Yeah, I think this is the cemetery. Where's the car? Let's take this car instead. Okay, wait, hold on. What's the... Oh wait, maybe this is actually. Hold on. This actually might be the tar pit. Death and destruction, ambulance, death and destruction from the casino. Statues, home, but how deep? Yeah, this is a tar pit.
You're behind the wheel.
We're gonna catch hell for this. Banging up innocent men.
The newspapers will crucify the guy. They won't have time to wonder about our mistakes. We'll be okay, Rusty, as long as we catch the guy.
I hope you're right, Cole. We'll be famous if we make this case.
Oh my god, this case is a long ass case. Time is it?
These are my best shoes, Phelps. I'll leave you to it.
Very funny.
Real quickly.
Whoa!
Get a move on, Cole. Those boards are sinking. You want to end up like the other fossils? Gangway snakes around, Phelps. Can you see it through the tar?
Easy.
How you doing out there?
I'd be doing better if you were the one trying to get across this thing. Steady. Whoa!
You don't want to fall in now, Phelps.
That's at the forefront of my thinking.
Be back.
One of Teresa Terreldson's shoes. A sphere which is as many thousand spheres. Okay, where to now?
Solid crystals get through the mass, flow through empty space, music, and light. Oh, this is the maze. Oh, fucking hell. Bitch.
What is it?
An open-toed white shoe, and another stanza from the poem.
Oh, I really thought that hobo bum did the Terrelson broad.
Confessions from the insane aren't the most credible evidence, Rusty.
Is this thing over?
It's all part of his power over us, making us run around all over the city for the crumbs he's leaving us.
So if we keep this up, we can find the guy?
I think it's the maze, and then after the maze, then it's the church. So, where was the maze? It was here, right?
Can you drive to this one?
This is a long ass mission. Maybe I'll stop the stream after this one. Backstory dirt.
Well, this guy looks out for women in bars who've had too much to drink.
Who are emotionally disturbed.
Need a shoulder to cry on, he plies them with booze.
Probably offers them a lift home.
Then beats their brains out and strangles them. Could be any schmo hanging out in a bar.
No, not anyone. He displays the bodies, leaves us messages. For all the violence, it's very controlled behavior.
Guess who gets to do the maze again? This guy. Bitch. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Continuity-wise, that doesn't make any sense. Because I was already here. So while I was already here, that note should have already been there. You know what I mean?
I think we'll reach the end of this thing.
Unless he's specifically watching what we're doing, and then waited till we left, and then he put the thing on. Which is bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
You ever been in here, Galloway?
No. I have no intention of going in. I heard that thing's tricky. I'm gonna wait here and have a quiet smoke. Think about hidden meetings.
Yeah, we already been through here. Do I remember what I did to get to the center? Absolutely not, because I was trying to exit. So let's just see if we can find it faster. I went that way last time. Oh no, I went this way last time. Okay, hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, that was pretty fast.
Once belonging to Celine Axford Henry.
I think this is the church.
Thrones, altars, judgment seats, and prisons. No, it couldn't be.
Oh. Wait, thrones, altars, judge, seats, and prisons. Souls change, reasons wrong. Small person shapes. The ghost of no more revert debate which there is the fourth. Sounds like a church, right?
That was easy.
I found Celine Henry's ring.
How far does this thing go? How did we not catch this nut job?
Just double check one more time. Yes, right. Thrones onto judgment seats in prisons where assigned which ranks turn souls change to ghosts of no more horror. Yeah, I think this is the here. This should be the last one, if I remember correctly. If not, then son of a bitch.
Seems like a decent guy.
Thanks. Wow. Okay, Phelps. Just relax, dude.
You can drive.
He's leaving us this trail of evidence. Why?
Vanity. He wants to see if there's anyone out there smart enough to catch him.
He leaves us evidence, but every location is a trap.
He's testing us, physically and mentally, to see whether we are worthy of him.
The Titan guy, who had the stoush with God.
Very good. You thinking about reading some Shelley?
All that egghead stuff? I'm sticking to the funny papers and the form guide. You sleep better at night.
Shit, is this not right? Fuck, it's not right. What? Where? Oops. Hold on. This fucking game. From this mission, man. Seriously. Wait, already been there. Already been there. Already been there. That doesn't make sense. Already been there. Already been here. What was this way? Oops. Judgment seats. Prisons. Court, like a courthouse? Was there a court? I don't remember seeing a courthouse. That's the only thing I can fucking think of. Okay. No, wasn't that one. All records, no. Main station. What is this one? That's the central. What other places have I not been then to? Pretty sure it's not that one. Throne there? Let's try here.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Judgment? I don't get it. Whatever. I'll know if it's right when we get there. It's a long ass mission, man.
There's the throne up there.
Yeah, this is right.
Now it's just a matter of getting to it.
Interesting.
Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Cole. I'll get you off of there.
You gotta make it to the next platform. Get that thing as close as you can, then jump.
Amazing. Oh, no. What are you doing, dude? Oh my god, seriously. Just go. You fucking. Thank you. God.
Typewriter ring. Evelyn Summers. Place he calls home. End of the line.
Shit.
No, 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 no! Come on! Ah, no!
I thought the whole thing was gonna come crashing down on him.
I thought so too. He murdered Evelyn Summers, Rusty. The last trophy was her ring.
You find another piece of the poem?
Yes. The last piece.
You sure, Cole?
Let's find out.
Okay, so now we go to this fucking place. God damn it.
You know the way. You can drive.
How convenient.
Reminds me of my days as an altar boy.
There's a light coming from the house.
Nothing hasty, gentlemen. Keep your hands where I can see them, or I'll be forced to redecorate the stucco with your entrails.
We're from the LAPD, sir. I'm gonna tell you only once to lower your weapon.
The LAPD, you say? Is it really possible you could have found me after all this time? How interesting.
Put down the gun, shitbird. Last warning.
This boorish ignoramus could never have found me. It was you, wasn't it? you remember me, Detective?
The temp bartender.
Yes, you found me. You know what I'm capable of, and yet you walk in here like lambs dressed for the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
Honestly, I don't remember.
Where did he go?
Down the tunnel?
We can't let the son of a bitch get away.
The house, Rusty. There must be another entrance into the house. LAPD! Give yourself up!
There was a thingamadoodle, wasn't there?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
You realize this must have been the place, Rusty.
Okay, wait, hold on.
I hate to think what he's done with this thing. Medical experience, maybe? At least some working knowledge of biology. He's cruel and he's methodical. If we can bring him in alive, there's enough physical evidence for an airtight case.
You heard him, Cole. He's fucking nuts. What are the chances of hauling him out of here alive?
Do it.
We're going down there.
I'll go. Call for backup and keep an eye out above ground and see where this thing comes out. Don't let me down, Rusty.
Shit.
You're an interesting man, Detective. Why the police force? You're obviously overqualified.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Do I get a sense you're looking for personal redemption? Do you think we have something in common?
Surrender now.
Are you acquainted with slaughter? Does it attract you? Have you felt the fear? Understood the power? Are you comfortable out of the light, officer? Are you comfortable here?
This thing has come to an end. You know that.
That's blocked off, right?
You're exactly what I expected. We were looking for a low achiever.
Oh, shit.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Where's this dude? Yeah, he did.
Where's the press, Cap? I think Phelps and I should get a medal for this. This has got to be the case of the year, right? The case of the century when you think about it.
Are you finished?
Yes, Skipper.
Good. Because there won't be any press briefings or commendations.
What are you talking about? We got the werewolf, the guy who killed the Dahlia, killed all the other broads.
You got no one. Mason was a ghost.
Can you at least tell us why, Captain?
Mason is the half-brother of one of the most highly elected officials in this country.
How high?
Beyond the moon for mere mortals like us, Rusty. There'll be no more mention of him. The city owes you both. But there'll be no mileage in ever bringing this up again.
What's going to happen to the suspects in the cases, Captain? I won't be a part of that.
A bit of missing evidence at the grand jury. A procedural error here, a mistake there. They'll all be quietly let go. The DA knows how we'll have to play it.
So that's it?
I'm afraid it is. And I have some news for you, Phelps. No more rooting around in the entrails of cadavers and corpses for you.
Got promoted.
The head of Vice has asked the chief for you. I'm reluctant to see you go to the glory boys of Vice, but my hands are tied. Go home to that lovely wife of yours. Celebrate your promotion.
See you, Galloway. All right. Fucking hell. Vice, bitch. Alright, cool. I think we'll end it there. We will play some more next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.